Please
Jaime,
go
¿cómo
ahead.
estás? Alberto Pérez Landa de Radio Televisión de Hidalgo.
Alberto Pérez from Radio
Me imagino
Televisión
que
Hidalgo.
después de lo que
Coach,
pasa en el
I
partido contra el Real
imagine
Madrid,
that
te
after
quedas
the game
pensando, ¿no?
against
Como
Real
técnico,
Madrid,
analizando.
you were left
La
thinking
gente
as a
se quedó con
coach,
esa sensación de
analyzing how the
que con
game
un hombre
was.
más se
The
podía
people
hacer
had the feeling
algo
that with
distinto.
one
¿Tú
extra man,
piensas
you
en
could
que
have
pudo
done
haber
something
pasado algo
different.
diferente,
Do you
Jaime? ¿Ya
think
le dan vuelta a
something
la
different could have
página
happened?
o cómo
Are
estás
you
para este
turning
último
a
partido?
new page on this chapter? How are you feeling for this last game? Well, of course, in football, you cannot remain focused on a single game, regardless of the opponent. I've been in football for more than 40 years, and I know that many of the comments are based on the final result. But of course, we were facing the big champions of Europe. They are one of the biggest powerhouses, and they are an aggressive team. They are always hungry for victory. The first minutes were our best moments despite the send-off. We had some clear occasions, and that was the most important thing for me. Of course, when you have options that can change the course of the game, but then we conceded 2 goals in a very short period of time, and then it was very difficult to change it. We made some substitutions because we thought it would be good for the attack. And then after that, well, you need to realize that with these teams, with Real Madrid or with any other opponents, when they are left with one left man, that's when they get together and it is even more difficult to penetrate. So we got many lessons after that game, this match, and all these games. It's like a World Cup. Everything goes by very fast, and we need to work. We need the time. That is what we are lacking, so that Pachuca can get a better level than the one that we are showing currently.
Gracias, Jaime. Un gusto saludarte. Hablas de tal vez esta
Hello,
ligera
coach.
experiencia que deja
You were
un
talking
torneo
about
más
this
para ti en el plano
experience after this
internacional,
tournament.
pero ¿te
This is
agradó el
just another
formato?
tournament
Es
for
un
you
formato
on an
diferente en este
international
Mundial
level.
de
Are
Clubes.
you happy
¿Qué
with this
Pachuca
format?
veremos
It is a
mañana? Porque
new,
también nos contaba
different format.
Armando,
What is
es
the
una
kind of
sensación de
Pachuca that we
amargura,
can
¿no? Saber
expect
que se
tomorrow?
compitió,
I
pero
guess you have
no
this
basta con
bittersweet
competir,
feeling
hay que
because
trascender.
you were there competing, but
Como
this is
último,
not
si nos puedes
enough to
compartir un
qualify.
poco
And
de
lastly,
Gustavo,
could you
cómo
share a
está?
little
Porque
bit more
bueno,
of information
estuvo
about
involucrado en
Gustavo?
una polémica, en una
Because he was
investigación,
involved
pero también
in
mañana va a
this
ser un último baile de Gustavo Cabral
proceeding,
con el
but it
equipo
will be
y
the
es
last
una
dance.
despedida también
There was a
especial para usted
controversy,
como grupo.
and I guess it will be the last dance, and it will be a goodbye for the squad, right? Well, the team is leading with the frustration because in the last games we created some occasions and we created more occasions than the opponent in both games. But of course, you need to score, and if you don't score a goal, then you won't win the games. So therefore, yes, the squad is frustrated. We had a great opportunity against a big team like Real Madrid, but still, you need to learn and to keep on going. About Gustavo, I think he's doing well. He has a mature age, he's lived many things, and he knows it will be his last match with Pachuca. He knows everything he's lived, both with Pachuca and with his whole career. And I see him enjoying being a leader. I see him well. He is very excited to play, to support his teammates. And I'm sure that tomorrow's game will be a very special one. He wants to show up for the team and will go for a good result.
Jaime, pues lamentablemente en los dos primeros partidos no fueron el
Coach, unfortunately, during the last 2 games, you didn't get the result that you were expecting, but you will have the last opportunity tomorrow. What can we expect for Pachuca tomorrow to raise up to the standards and, of course, against Al Hilal? Well, yes, they are a tough team. What can we expect? Well, I think we need to keep improving. We need to keep progressing. And we need to learn from what we've done before. We need to keep on growing. That is the ultimate goal. And of course, to win the games. My objective as a coach, no matter whether it is Real Madrid or Al Hilal, our objective is to win the games, to compete. Sometimes when you need to win, you end up losing, and that's what happened to us in this tournament. But still, tomorrow we will be facing a big opponent. There are a lot of things at stake. They had a great performance against Real Madrid and Salzburg, and they will also be there to compete, to give their best to qualify. And of course, on our side, we want to have a victory to take it home.
Hola, Jaime, ¿cómo estás? Agustina de
Hola,
Marca.
Gus.
Te quería preguntar.
This is Agustina from the Marcados. I wanted to ask you, what is your learning, the lesson as a coach from this Club World Cup? And what is your message for the fans that were supporting Pachuca throughout the whole tournament?
Al final es
What is the lesson? Well, ultimately, this is a Club World Cup.
está lo mejor de lo mejor. Y
Here you face the best teams of the world, and it is not just enough to prepare for 10 or 15 days. No, you need to be preparing for a very long time, because the best leagues
no sé si me estoy explicando, pero
make you realize what you are lacking in your team.
ha competido a nivel internacional.
We have a very good squad. We have competed at an international level, and we did so very well.
Lamentablemente, o sea, no
And
veníamos- no
now,
veníamos a
yes,
competir nada más.
unfortunately,
Yo decía,
we
Madrid no hay que asustarlo, hay que matarlo. Porque
were
Madrid
here
lo
to
hemos
compete,
visto
and with Real Madrid,
infinidad
it
de
is not
veces
just
aquí
enough
en
to scare them. You need to
Champions, en la
kill
Liga
them.
Española,
We've
y
seen
donde
this
juegue,
on a number of
parece que lo
occasions,
tiene
whether it is the
y
Spanish
parece que lo tiene
League
el
or the
City y no lo
Champions
tiene, y
League.
parece que lo tiene el
It's like
Bayern y no lo
you
tiene, y parece que
almost
que
have it,
nosotros
but
ahí
then
empezamos fuerte y no lo
you
teníamos.
end up
Hay que
losing.
matarlo.
We were
Esos equipos hay
strong
que
in the beginning of
matarlos
the game,
y
but with these kind of teams, you
sobre
need
todo
to
que estos
kill them.
clubes y este alto
And you need to realize that
rendimiento
with these
no
teams, with
perdonan.
this
Te
great
equivocas una vez,
performance,
lo vas a pagar.
no
Las
mistakes are
estadísticas son
allowed.
crudas,
If you
pero eso
make a
que es,
mistake,
el Madrid
it
nos
will
pateó
be
3
very
veces, sí,
costly. That
muy
is what
francas, pero
happens.
nosotros
It
les
has
hemos metido 3
happened with
goles.
us with Real
Nosotros, por más
Madrid.
que
On the 3
intentamos de
occasions,
afuera, de
we
adentro,
conceded
del
3
rebote, de lo
goals.
que fuera,
And yes, we
nos
tried
quedamos ahí
at all costs
siempre
to have a
cerca,
good
pero
performance.
nos faltó
But
esa
yes, we
contundencia
were
para
close to
poder
it, and we
en los 2
lacked
partidos, no nada más
that
contra el Madrid, en los 2
determination.
partidos para hoy pensar en
And
un
that happened
escenario
to
y
us
en un
in both
desenlace
games.
de grupos distinto para nosotros. Entonces, yo creo que
Of
es un
course, we
aprendizaje
would
para mí,
have
pero
liked
para
to
todos.
see
Al final hay
another
gente muy
result
joven
in
en este
this
plantel,
group phase.
hay gente que
But
tiene un
look,
gran
we have
rendimiento y que
many
sin duda
young
alguna el
players
presente es
in
bueno
the
y el futuro
squad
será
with a
mucho
great
mejor para este
performance.
equipo.
The present is good, but the future will be even better for this squad.
Abdulaziz Hamid from Riyadiyya newspaper, and I would like to ask the question in English.
Yeah.
Jaime, I would like to ask you about Al Hilal.
Yes.
After what you have seen from the footage and your analysis with the coaching staff, what are the strengths and weaknesses of Al Hilal, and how do you see them as a team under Simone Inzaghi? Thank you.
Can I answer in Spanish? And you translate, or I have to?
Puede ser en español y
Okay.
Yes, you can answer in Spanish, coach.
I don't know if you are going to understand me. Okay, I think the Al Hilal is, for me, the best team of the group, for me, because they have amazing players. They are very organized without ball and with ball. They have top players, Cancelo, Malcolm, Neves, Bono. It's an amazing team, and they all play as a team. That's what I like of Al Hilal, that everybody runs, everybody scores, everybody do everything and do it well. I think for me right now in this moment is the strongest team of the group.
Gracias. Sí.
Do you understand me? Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Great.
¿Han recibido ustedes ya una resolución por parte del comité disciplinario de esta investigación de Cabral?
No, ayer hablé con mi directiva y sabemos
Any
lo que está
comments on the
pasando.
disciplinary committee
No hemos
in
recibido
respect of
nada.
the situation with Cabral?
Seguramente si
No, I
tenemos
spoke to
que
them yesterday and
hacerlos
we've
en
not
estos
received
en estos
anything
momentos o en estas
yet.
próximas horas
And
para saber si
perhaps
contamos
we'll
con él o no para el
have
próximo partido.
something in the next few hours to see if he'll be in the game or not.
Justo te quería preguntar del rival, ¿no? Y ahora
I
que
was
lo
just
dice en inglés,
about to ask
llama
about
mucho la
the
atención, ¿no? Es
of
un
your
equipo
opponent, and as you've just
que a lo
said in
mejor la gente no
English,
conoce, pero está
it's
plagado de figuras. ¿Qué
quite
piensas del
salient
Hilal?
that this team has a lot of stars.
Para mí es
What do you think of Daniel?
para mí
Well,
hoy es el mejor equipo
To me, they're the best team today in terms of their performance, the work they do, excellent players. Of course, Madrid is exceptional. They have exceptional stars that can score at any time. I've seen this. Madrid doesn't need to play well to win. They just need one of their stars to have a brilliant moment, and that's it. That'll give you the game. And with Xavi, that's going to be an unstoppable team. They need some time, of course. It's not, there's some processes that will change things, but with time, we know that Xavi will do this exceptionally well. Now, with Al Hilal, we know that this is a team that works very well defensively. You'll see this tomorrow if you haven't. A very, very difficult team. They work well together. It's hard to create goal opportunities against them. They don't pressure as strongly, but it's very difficult to penetrate their defense. Inzaghi has worked very well on the defensive aspect, and they have a little bit of Madrid style, a little bit of Salzburg style. They're very quick, and it'll be a challenge. So I like this aspect about this team. These are a team we want, of course, to face them, and we want to play well, and we want them to not do any harm to us. But this team that we'll face, they really do every aspect very well. They perform overall very well. The players are excellent. They're not only well organized, but they have excellent players. So it will be an interesting game, to be sure.
Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, Coach.